You may have some great idea that could change the world, or change your community, or change your society, or change yourself. But you did not take any action because of fear. This fear is very temporary. And when you take action, this fear gets cured by itself. When you don't take risk, you are going to suffer regret. I told you at the start that in your old age, you have time, but you don't have energy. So you can't do anything at that moment. So you just sit and relax and contemplate. And at this moment, you lack peace because you have regret in your life. Regret of not accomplishing your dreams, goals. In your old age, I can surely tell that you are not going to be happy. Whenever you look at some people who got success in their life, you would think, I would have taken that risk. I would have taken a forward step and do something. And at that time, you can't do anything because risk is an opportunity. If it's gone, you will never get it. And there is only one way to face regret. That is to do something more better than what your goal was. Otherwise, your life would be a hell. You don't need to die to go to hell. You just have time to think, and thinking makes you live in hell because of regret in your life. We all human have been given the same talents, but the only problem is one who sharpens those talents and use them in real life, they get success. And one who just sits in their comfort zone and they don't do anything about life, they dwell and suffer in later stages of life. And this human life is very short to care about judgment or anything. The fears that we create in our life are illusions. They don't exist physically, they exist only mentally. And these fears act as cages around us and make us live in a prison. Nobody wants to live in a prison and nobody wants to lose their freedom. But we are building a prison which is more stronger and concrete around us by ourselves. You can enjoy freedom and live a very interesting life only if you come out of these cages. So you choose. Take risk. It's very temporary. And you may suffer because of risk, and you may fail and you may succeed. If you fail, you will learn. But if you don't try and if you quit, it actually turns into regret that will never live your life. Now you choose what you want. Risk or regret in your life. Risk is temporary, and the pain and suffering because of risk is temporary too. Whereas regret, it may make you feel comfortable at the start, but when the time moves on, you will suffer so much. That's why. Now it's your turn to decide which one you want in your life. Risk or regret, and choose wisely. Thank you.